Cristiano Ronaldo makes more from things that aren't his salary than most people earn in their entire lives. But the real lesson isn't about how much he makes. It's about how he structured it. He never depends on just one paycheck. And neither do the wealthiest people in the world.
3, 2,
Today, I'm breaking down what I'm calling the Ronaldo principle and how you can actually use it. This isn't about
There are no
becoming a
shortcuts to
millionaire
success. I'm
overnight.
not gonna tell you it's easy,
It's about
but if you
never
put in the hard
depending
work
on one
and stay true to
income
your
source
principles,
again.
You will see results. Believe in yourself.
By the end of this video, you'll know
Are you ready
exactly
to
where to
begin?
start,
Let's step inside.
even
Welcome to the
with
Principles
almost
Library.
nothing. Most people are taught to get one job and depend on it completely. One employer, one paycheck, one single point of failure. If that job disappears, everything else disappears right along with it. Layoffs happen, industries shrink, salaries stay flat while prices keep climbing. That's the exact trap most people get stuck in for life. But some people built their finances in a completely different way. One of the clearest examples of this, Cristiano Ronaldo. Not because of how much he makes, because of how it's structured. Here's what most people completely miss about how he actually built his wealth. Even people with good jobs aren't actually protected from this risk. The paycheck feels safe, right up until the day it isn't. His Al Nassr salary is massive, but it's only one piece of the picture. He earns roughly $235 million a year from that contract alone. But that's not actually where the real principle is. He also holds a 15% ownership stake in the club itself. That's not a paycheck, that's ownership. On top of that, a lifetime Nike deal reportedly worth $1 billion. Endorsements with Armani, Binance, and Samsung add tens of millions more every year. Then there's CR7, his own brand. Hotels, gyms, fragrances, clothing, all earning without him playing a single match. Even his YouTube channel pulls in millions of dollars a year on its own. None of these income sources depend on each other at all. If one of them slows down, the others simply keep going. That's not luck, that's structure. And that structure is the real Ronaldo principle. Most jobs pay you for your time, hour by hour, nothing more. The moment you stop working, that income stops completely too. Assets work differently. Assets can keep paying you while you sleep. Ronaldo's ownership stake grows in value whether he's playing or not. That's the real shift, from trading time to actually owning things. You don't need $1 billion to start thinking this way. Trading time to actually owning things. This principle scales down just as well as it scales up. Here's exactly how an average person can apply it. Type 1 is active income. Your job, your regular paycheck. Necessary, but it's actually the most fragile of the 4 types. It stops completely the moment you stop showing up to work. Most people never move past relying on this one stage. Type 2 is skill-based income. Freelancing, tutoring, offering a service. It still trades your time for money, but now it's yours to control. No boss deciding your hours or setting your income ceiling. This is usually the first real step out of full dependency. Type 3 is digital income, content, products, or a small online business. Build it once, and it can keep earning long after you stop working on it. A video, a blog post, a digital product, all working while you sleep. This is where real leverage finally starts to show up. Type 4 is equity, owning a piece of something that actually grows. Index funds, stocks, even small fractional shares of a business. This is Ronaldo's 15% stake, just scaled down to a normal budget. Even $50 a month here compounds into real ownership over time. Let's make this real. Meet an average person, not a billionaire athlete. She works a normal 9-to-5 job, earning a normal salary. Every month, she puts just $50 into a simple index fund. On weekends, she freelances a skill she already had, editing photos. That's already 3 income types working at once: job, skill, and equity. None of them are huge on their own. Together, they change everything. If her job ever disappeared, she wouldn't be starting completely from zero. That's the entire principle, just built at a completely normal scale. You don't need thousands of dollars sitting around to begin this. Start with what you already have. A skill you can sell this week. Take just 10% of your very next paycheck before you spend it. Put that 10% into an asset, not a purchase, ownership. Do that consistently, and a second stream starts building itself. Within a year, that 10% becomes a real second income source. It won't replace your job overnight. That was never the point. The point is simply removing your dependency on just one source. One stream can fail. 4 streams almost never fail at the same time. That's the entire principle in one sentence. This isn't about quitting your job or taking big risks. It's about slowly building options you didn't have before. Rich people usually aren't smarter with money. They're just structured differently. They stopped asking, how do I earn more? And started asking, how do I own more? That single question completely changes how you build wealth over time. You don't need Ronaldo's paycheck to use the Ronaldo principle yourself. You just need to start owning something, starting today. Small, consistent ownership beats a bigger paycheck with zero backup plan. If this helped you see money differently, that's the entire point of this video. See you in the next one.